in lane, something that's going to hit the mid game hard, and that's pretty much where Rogue Warriors have crafted.
Yeah, but he's out of mana. EDG, in theory, I was gonna say should have this dragon, but it looks like they're not willing to.
No, Harrow's already moving down. Scout's completely out of mana, and especially after missing that stun, Ruby's in a much better spot.
Lay's flashing for the play. Hope gets away though. Doesn't. Just about gets away. That was a close one for him. Now Harrow is on the chase, trying to get onto Hope if they can. There's the flash for the kill, and now onto Mako as well. And Rogue Warriors start as they mean to go on.
And this is what we wanted to see from Rogue Warriors, these early game plays to allow their composition to take over. Now they've got 2 kills, they're going to get this dragon as well, and the key thing is, both those kills went on to the key carries for this team.
Yeah, look at that. An early kill on Lucian, an early kill on Zoe, and assists across the board as well. Rogue Warriors could not be happier with the way this game has started for them. Already a 1,000 gold lead.
And this is to pull the trigger fast before Rogue Warriors can group, but they're too late. They're doing it again.
Collapsed onto the bottom lane here, and Hope without a hope or a prayer in this one. Wuji with his 2nd kill of the game. So JJ does get the Herald. The question will be, what does it cost them? Because Holder is finding the flank here on towards Scout. There's a Sonic Wave to follow up from Harrow as well. Waits for the flash, jumps away barely with his life, but in comes the rest of the squad. Wuji's already got a hat trick. Audi's well too late on the behind right now against Rogue Warriors. This is a team that finished 5th, 6th in spring. How on earth have we got to this position? Scout with some nice dodges there. Finds a Scout of the week, and Mako might just be able to follow up. They don't want to be that team, and they're not going to at this rate. Kill going the way of Scout on towards Ruby. Holder, the next one to fall as well. Abandoned by his team. Audi looking for...
Let's see if he's going to pay off.
Oh, there's a hook onto Hope. Can they follow up onto it? Wuji actually dashed away from the fight. In the meantime, we're going to the mid lane apparently because Scout has been kicked in. Paddle Star didn't quite connect though, but Ruby should be able to finish this one off. There's a nice little Paddle Star just to finish it over. And in the meantime, nobody went down in the top lane by the looks of things.
No, Lay taking a good beating as well as Hope, so not quite able to finish folks off. Still though, this will give the opportunity for Zhang Wuji to have control in this top lane where Hope has to play a little bit more honest.
Holder is getting chased out of lane right now by Audi on this Ornn, who's looking to combo him. Won't quite get the knockup. That was really nice, actually. The Cyclone denying the searing charge. Oh,
in behind Zhang Wuji, though.
Yeah, Wuji, you guys are meant to be winning this lane, not getting battered around. Kill goes the way of JJ. And Lei is left without an AD carry.
Power up fine with this, because unless a play, well, maybe like this happens.
Arrow wants to get onto Scout. Sonic Wave is there. Ah, nice flash from Scout. Kick to safety in the end. The trouble ball isn't going to land, and Audi's come from behind. Suddenly, EDG want the fight. Finds a knock-up onto Wuji as he's 1v everyone on the back line, but Audi will be the one to fall in the end. To kill going the way of Rogue Warriors as EDG will...
And now Rogue Warriors are looking for more.
JJ could be in trouble, but he's got Mako and Hope alongside him underneath this tower. Ruby's going to try and find some poke onto Hope. What is that damage? In he goes to finish it off, and Ruby looks amazing right now. Will get taken down in the end by JJ, who jumped into the fray. As Wuji all the damage.
Rogue Warriors are just calling the bluff here, though. They're like, right, you guys want to go towards Dragon. We'll just go and take mid lane turrets, and then they open up that long lane we were talking about to push in and then try to gank off into these side lanes and get more structures.
Lei stepping forwards to check for this one. Harrow wants to get in. Dragon now spawning as Mako takes a big old hit from Ruby. EDG slowly but surely getting bullied back. They do still have a lot of engage for themselves, though.
Poke from Ruby will be pretty nice. It can be the big difference here. See, trying to land these trouble bubbles onto whoever he has. Redemption as well is going to be super useful for Rogue Warriors. Oh, never mind.
Well, theoretically it was going to be super useful. Just whips it a little bit behind them.
It's like tying a hand behind your back, you know, to make it a more even fight. Rogue Warriors are just that confident, you know?
I don't know if they are, mate. They are, what, 2-12 right now? I don't think they have any right to be confident at this point. Jumping on in. Holder has found himself onto a flank. This could be the fight now for Rogue Warriors if Holder can make it in, but they might just settle for the Dragon as Audi. Going to start things off here. In they go. They get themselves onto Soul Point, kicking back onto the rest of the team. And now they're just looking to disengage. They could be the ones on the fight, but they're the ones being forced away. Hope went way too deep, and Wuji gets that kill. And you know what? 1 for 1.
That was burnt earlier on by Audi is a hindrance for EDG because Holder's now pushing in this top lane, at least getting some pressure, but looking to back, finish his death stance, and then come into this fight at Dragon.
EDG starting this one off already. Desperate to bait the likes of Rogue Warriors in. Dragon isn't the focus though, it's the team fight. It's to get straight onto lane, just burst him out here. Audi's ult not even going to be needed just yet, but Holder's found his way in. Cyclone, it's only onto one target though, and they're chasing for Hope, trying to get this Aphelios down, but they can't get onto him. Audi is going to be the first one to fall, but gets into the backline of his own team here. Try and keep himself safe. JJ now, the target, as they get onto everybody. Kicked in, Scout, demolished by Harrow there. Wuji's going Super Saiyan, but he's cut down by JJ, who's just too huge. Hope still somehow surviving everything. Ruby desperate to get it, flashes over the wall, but he's sacrificed his own life, and EDG get the fight.
That was so scrappy, but EDG do manage to take the win. They will take the Dragon, and unfortunately, that's the death knell for Rogue Warriors.
And now it's going to become very difficult. Hope survived for so long again. Intangibles are more like things like coaching, things like the communication that you talk about, that you physically can't visualize. In the meantime, Lei, for the second fight in a row, has sort of run it down, Dagda.
Yeah, and it ain't looking so hot for him.
It was looking fine the rest of the game. I don't know what's got into it.
Yeah. Well, it does mean EDG are able to start up this Baron, and they're going to do it pretty damn quickly. I mean, they've got an Aphelios. I know he doesn't reset off of his chakrams anymore onto this Baron, but he still does it quick. He still does it fine, and EDG are looking for more.
Yeah, they've found themselves a Baron. Now they want to fight as well. Rogue Warriors seem happy to take it for some reason. 4v5 right now. JJ is like, look, you can't hurt me. I'm a big old bear. Not necessarily making decisions, but if there's one thing they do, it's group up, and that's going to work out for them here. Pick onto Harrow. Rogue Warriors want this soul, but it's just not going to happen. Holder gets it all onto the backline, though. He's trying to get onto Hope. Does a bit of damage, but now he's chased out of the fight himself. Audi, practically invincible. Holder's in a 1v1 with Hope here, and he ain't winning this one. Now the rest of the squad from EDG is going to give some support to this AD carry. And Holder, you might be able to turn invisible. You might be able to survive for a long old while, but Hope gets the kill eventually. Now onto the Dragon as well. They find themselves that Mountain Drake. They find themselves the fight.
EDG even managed to steal it after all that. Rogue Warriors try to make the play. They say, sacrifice Holder, we'll get the soul, but it's nothing.
Now Scout trying to finish off Wuji here. Cullen comes through, but oh my days, look at the damage out of Hope. You don't win that 1v1 anymore, my friend. Wuji goes down, and into the mid lane they go.
And this will be EDG now pushing forward. Baron still available for another minute. Death timers are 20 seconds, so they may not be able to push on fully here, but they will definitely crack open the base of Rogue Warriors.
I think they might just be able to finish things off here, because let's bear in mind, all of the gold is on Wuji, and he's still dead for another 30 seconds here. EDG, I think, are well aware. They're going to play Protect the President when it comes to these minions, make sure Audi's tanking the towers. They're just going to try and brute force things down. And I don't think there's anything Rogue Warriors can do about it, because Zoe don't do a lot against Ornn. In they go to try and make things happen. In they go to try and take down Mako, but he's surviving for so long. Knockups come through from Holder, but ultimately the damage just isn't here. Holder's going to fall down. Hope still surviving on full HP, and that's going to be more than enough as he grabs himself a double kill, grabs himself a third for the triple, and EDG find game one.
Still a few fights that EDG shouldn't have taken, but I saw this going. At least it does work pretty well against the Wukong. You stack all that armor, becomes really difficult for the Wukong to kill, and because Wukong doesn't have the strongest of early lane.
With this first Drake of the game, JJ will be able to smite this one. In fact, smite's on cooldown, so they might even give it to Hope.
And a lot of this early game play is stemming from JJ. He's been able to, is the usual here.
And it's EDG to start it off once.
Ooh, Scout.
Yeah, and Scout's going in for this one. Still has Chrono Break, but he's CC'd up. We'll have to... He doesn't even get out of the fight. Now it's going to be traded 1-for-1 here. AD carried for a mid laner. Do you know what? EDG seem okay with the trade, but with Holder moving down, let's bear in mind, Malphite is real strong. And we've seen this before. We saw this in LEC back in the playoffs where this Malphite plagued a lot of AD carries' lives. EDG trying to start a fight onto Harrow here. Depth charge going to be used, and the Lantern was denied by it. Bad timing from Harrow there as Wuji in a 1v1 with Scout. It's not a 1v1 he can win because there's an arrow on his face. The Culling going to do some damage, but Scout wins it out in the end. Now Lei in against Audi by himself here. The rest of EDG collapsing on towards the Dragon. Lei forced to flash. Harrow still there.
Oh, they're still in the mix here. Has his ultimate.
Mako flashes away, has a stopwatch to keep himself safe. Harrow trying to get onto the enemy AD carry, but he kicks him to safety instead. JJ's there.
Scorch.
They can't quite finish him off. In goes Ruby to finally get the kill. And it's Rogue Warriors now suddenly turning things around. JJ will be chased down, slowed up by Holder, and Ruby will be happy to collect that one. No, it's smart fight that gets it with the Bamiston.
Should be the one dishing out so much damage. It doesn't matter. You've still got Ruby, who's
It's on Ruby. It's on the Azir. So that is very much a good sign for Rogue Warriors. Holder, not feeling any good signs right now as his tower is taken away, but actually the rest of his team's going to collapse. There's a knock up there. Onto Lei once again. Oh, it's onto Mako, sorry, to find themselves the first kill. It's Lei, though, to try and follow this one up. Hook goes wide. He was trying to predict Audi's retreat, culling under the tower, which you can't quite finish off the monkey kick.
It's perfect timing, though. They can get this top lane's turret, and you're looking at that Rift Herald about to spawn as well. Scout will answer in the bottom lane, but honestly, if Rogue Warriors can just turn straight towards this Rift Herald, pick that up, they now have pressure in mid as well that's already super low. It's win for Rogue Warriors.
Feels good for Rogue Warriors. As you rightly say, Scout can answer in the bottom lane, but Ruby goes mid to finish this tower off. Not quite. He's going to be denied by Hope, the Blade of right now. Harrow is chasing on Scout, but I don't know if he can even 1v1 him right now. Rogue Warriors forced away. JJ getting onto the Dragon here. Harrow has gone too far, but Mako won't quite find the hook.
They never pulled the trigger. Holder's still sitting on his ults. Right now trying to push out. Same with Scout, who could be going top, but Mako looking to start this engage.
Yeah, Mako not
Look where
afraid.
Scout is.
Hang on, Scout's behind them. Ingo onto Wuji. The stuns are everywhere. Goodbye to your AD carry. Wukong onto the rest of the fight, and this is already over in favor of EDG. They get another knock up onto Holder, but ultimately, that's why they call him Holder. Holder. Hang on,
he's going to use it to get out now.
Mako hooked. Scout is just going to go for a 2v1 on the back line right here. He goes for the ult finally, but he's completely alone, and Hope survives. Barely, but living is all that he needs. Ruby now wants to make the play. Everybody's low from EDG. And he's going to find himself a Scout instead, but Scout's got the Lich Bane, and he knows it. Knocks him over the wall, and Wuji jumps straight on towards him, but the Chrono Break keeps him alive. In with the shield, but he can't quite get it. Ruby finds the kill in the end.
Just about. All said and done, though. Rogue Warriors are in a position, though, where they have vision around the place. There's the hook.
They got the Drake, they got Mako as well. Now the fight really kicks off. Holder finding a knock-up onto the back line. Wukong goes down. Scout can't really finish anything off here. Lei's still surviving, and Rogue Warriors, nearly find another one as Harrow throws out the
big brawls and 5v5s if they want, especially here in mid.
Scout's gone very deep to try and get this one. Flash hook from Lei. It's onto Mako here. Scout's already gone down. This is a great fight, but it's actually being turned around because in the meantime, Hope is just free firing on the back line. Arrow goes through onto Wuji, but he flashes to safety. Now it's Audi in trouble, getting himself out as well. Everybody low, but nobody going down. Hope flashes back onto the back line here, getting onto Holder as well. The DPS is there, and Judgia finds himself a double kill. Now onto Wuji as well. One more auto gets the kill. Hope still surviving, keeps himself golden. Mako goes back in, and EDG find themselves the team fight.
Why did Ruby go in? They had the fight. They were so close, and Ruby just flies. Warriors, you were so close.
It was a weird fight as well, because we just saw basically everyone just match. And you know what? At least we've got some fighting on our hands as we head towards the 30-minute mark here. There is a GA that's been picked up by Hope, so if he wasn't hard to kill in the last fight, he's going to be now. EDG moving in as Rogue Warriors finding themselves. No, it was stolen! JJ finding that one, and now the fight as well. A Scout gets onto Wuji, but Wuji barely survives for a second. Now he's gone down. Scout running away from everybody, but Harrow doesn't have damage to finish him. There's the Zhonya's as well. And it's full retreat now for Rogue Warriors, but Scout won't let him go.
And it'll be Baron as well for EDG. Over is now using the reverse, and there's nothing they can do.
I love how we're seeing an
fight's over, you've already lost, and then it's like, great, you've got 3 people in that ult, but it doesn't matter.
Audi finds himself a tier 2. Interesting Cyclone, and the culling is just gonna mow him down. Not ideal for EDG, but you know what? They get 3 towers across the map, so I'd trade that for a kill. Now straight into the bottom lane as well for Scout. He's got the out of it with his life. He got a TP out of Audi. It was magnificent. This is what we should see in every game.
I hope not.
Here we go. Rogue Warriors trying to start a fight onto Mako. He's got a stone plate, so he will be tanky enough to survive for now. Damage onto Wuji, but push back. Scout barely gets away with his own life, and now Audi trying to get knockups across the team. Scout goes back in onto Ruby this time, and the carries have fallen. EDG yet again win another team fight. Lei goes down. Gets a bonus hook at the end, but it's not going to do anything. And Harrow once again surviving in the jungle. This time, though, there's a troll on his case. No TP is going to be used, but Harrow will not be able to get away. Oh, will he? Sonic Wave onto the minion wave. In the meantime, EDG, though, they're tearing apart the base. I want to talk about Harrow because it's exciting, but ultimately, in the meantime, he's losing the game.
Yeah, ring around the rosy here for Harrow. Keep running. Don't stop. He still has flash. He'll be fine.
You can survive the game. Harrow is going to live on through this, but Rogue Warriors will not. EDG going to finish things off, and they're happy with this win, you can tell.
Oh, Scout's going.
Every possible summoner spell, but EDG take it in the end and get themselves the 2-0.
EDG do manage the 2-0, and off of some great flanks from Scout, and also in that last fight from Audi, they were just unstoppable. They have to find the perfect situation. I thought they were going to have to try and look more for